Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. The journey to healthy curly hair continues, guys. If you are new here, welcome. I'm about to let you know what it is.
Bye.
So I started my curly hair journey about 3 years ago, and since then, I really feel like this journey has evolved. For real. I've been learning new things. I've been trying new products, it's constantly changing, and I've had a couple setbacks that I'm not too happy about. But my ultimate goal on this journey is to not only maintain healthy curly hair, but to maintain the love that I have for my curly hair, because I find that that's the most challenging thing on this journey. Curly hair takes a lot of work, and sometimes you just get tired of it, tired of maintaining it, and you go back to hating your hair because you have to do so much to it. You feel me? For me, the high maintenance of curly hair makes it really hard to love. Also, my type of person, I really enjoy self-expression through my hair. I enjoy changing my color up. I enjoy straightening my hair. If you are on this strict curly hair journey, you're not gonna be able to straighten or color your hair because, that damages your curls. A year ago, I was so fatigued with my hair. I just got tired of not being able to do anything to it. And so if you feel the same way, then this video is definitely for you, and I'm excited to share it with you. 2 years ago, I made a curly hair journey video here on YouTube. I put it up here. If you have not already watched it, I highly recommend that you do, because this video is in continuation. I have some before and after pictures so you could see really where my hair was from, because yeah, there's a lot. But if you haven't watched that, watch that and then come back to me, because I'm just gonna go from there. So in that video, you saw my hair. It was a bit reddish, kind of reddish brown. I had it pretty long, a little bit longer than what it is now. It was probably just right down here. And I was loving my hair. I spoke to you guys about the journey that I had thus far, and it was just an amazing feeling to be able to heal my hair and get it to grow from such a damaging spot. Fast forward. After that video, I ended up dyeing my hair again, and this was just a reset. I did a healthy dye, which I did the Shea Moisture box dye. I have a video on that as well. And I just decided to reset because I didn't like that my hair was getting lighter. I wanted to just keep it dark. After I did that, I completely left it alone. I barely straightened it. I would every now and then. My hair started growing so crazy because I wasn't doing anything to it. So if you want to grow your hair, leave it alone. Just don't dye it, don't do anything. And I was loving my hair like that. That was my ultimate goal then, was to just grow my hair as long as I possibly could, and I reached that goal. The curl pattern started to change because the hair was getting longer and kind of loosening the curls, so it was more of a wavy ringlet curl. Beautiful. I really missed that, but I started to get, like I said, tired of the same old. I didn't really get to do anything to my hair, and I was like, I just feel bland. And I wanted a change. And summer of 2019, I decided to get small highlights because I wanted to slowly get into lighter hair, and I thought that I could do it the right way. So that was summer of 2019. I scheduled an appointment with a blonding specialist, and I expressed to her, I don't want to damage my curls. I just want a little bit. I don't mind many sessions. I just really want something to spruce myself up, right? So got to the appointment. Everything seemed good. We talked about it even more at the appointment, and I felt really confident. But I think that during the appointment, maybe my hair wasn't lifting right or something was wrong, because she was like, oh, everything's fine, I'm just gonna wash you out. And then she told me that she wanted to put an Olaplex treatment on my hair because she wanted to help with the damage, and she included it for free. So I was like, oh crap, something happened to my hair. So I let her go ahead and do the Olaplex treatment. And I was like, this is really generous of you, because the Olaplex treatment is supposed to heal your cuticles, make your hair less frizzy, and just kind of protect it. And I was like, oh yeah, let's do it, for sure. But I didn't realize, and I realize now at this moment, that this was an error for me, because my hair does not respond well to Olaplex at all. And I can say this because about 5 years ago, I got an Olaplex treatment done, because the same stuff, it helps your hair, it heals your hair, so excited. After I got that treatment done, almost immediately my scalp was so dry, for months, and I couldn't get rid of this dry, scaly scalp. It was so dry, not just a little bit of dandruff, enormous amounts of dandruff just packed on my head. And I was thinking, maybe I'm using a product. Then my curls started like doing this weird frizzy look all the time. Like it did absolutely opposite of what Olaplex treatment is supposed to do for your hair. My hair did opposite. Super unmanageable. When I would straighten it, it would frizz up. Like all the things that it's not supposed to do. And I'm like, okay, that was 5 years ago. I did it again last year. Same thing happened. I even made a video on this channel explaining to you guys of me having like this horrible problem with dry skin and dandruff because I was thinking that it was my Shea Moisture products. Turns out it wasn't Shea Moisture, it was the Olaplex treatment that I did. And 2 times, I mean, I hardly think that that's a coincidence. So I think it's the Olaplex treatments that do that to my hair. And I don't have anything against Olaplex. I just think that it is bad for my hair chemistry because I have friends that do it and it does well for them, like really good for them. And they love it. For me personally, it just does not, my hair does not like it. It was so strange that I had that reaction. So after I left her chair, you know, my hair didn't look bad, but I was just like, it's frizzy, it's not right. I blamed it on it being dyed lighter. And that's what I blamed it on. But I had like very small pieces of hair dyed. Like it wasn't even that big of a deal. I'll show you a picture. Like it was like the littlest amount of hair dyed, but it changed my curl pattern. And it changed it to the point where I was just like kind of not happy with my hair and I couldn't get my curls back for a long time. So I kept my hair like that throughout the summer and I barely wore it curly. If I did wear it curly, it was literally up in a bun. Around October of last year, I decided that I wanted to change up the color because I said, I don't want this blonde anymore. I feel like it's, you know, crusty looking. I want to change it again. And I was like, I want to do copper because I have lighter hair and maybe if I add copper to it, it will like look really pretty. I've always wanted the copper look, but I've never been able to achieve it. I watched Andrea's Choice and she has a beautiful copper hair. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I did her recommendation and bought the box dye that she used. Went home, I did it to myself. Like, bruh, I was like, I cannot catch a break. Like, this is trash. I should have let somebody else do it. Yes, I know. I did another box dye the next day, and I got, like, my all-time favorite box dye for dark colors, the John Frieda foam. It was a black-brown color, and I just popped that over my hair, and I was like, we're just gonna pretend like that never happened. And my hair took a beating. Like, it did not like me for a little bit, but I was like, whatever, it will get back, we will get it better. And I rocked that dark hair all the way from October into this summer. Then that red started coming out, like really, really bright. And I was like, no, I don't want any of this red. I don't want it, and I don't want to dye it black again. So let's go light. Why not? I got with my aunt who's a hairstylist and we talked it through like constantly. Like we were talking through our game plan. I wanted to do many sessions in order to get it to my desired look. And she promised like take her time with me and really get it right. I made a whole video about some tips of how to go blonde up here. She did phenomenally because she took my hair that was red and made it this. Like ash and beautiful, and it's the color that I've always wanted. Thank you, Auntie Jamie. I love you so much for getting my hair colored the hair color that I've always wanted. After the first session she did, I'll show you some pictures of what it looked like. My curls obviously took a beating. This is what my hair looked like when she first did my hair. But then I gave it some TLC and it bounced right back. Weeks passed, and I think another 4 weeks had passed and I did not touch my hair. I didn't do anything, just kept giving it some love and care. After 4 weeks, I had her do a second session. After that second session, my hair, you know, took a beating again, but it wasn't too bad, not as bad as the first. My curls bounced back a lot faster. And then I went off on a, so I wanted to do knotless braids because I wanted to try protective style. I wanted to get into that. I've always wanted to do braids but never had the guts to just do it. And so I tried it out, found somebody to do it for me. It looked so pretty. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. I really enjoyed it. I love the look. It was gorgeous. After, I think 3 days, it was 4 days of the braids in my hair. Definitely enough time to get adjusted to it. I was still having major migraine headaches from the hair. It wasn't that it was too tight, it didn't feel too tight, it felt too heavy. And what I realized is that I shouldn't have got medium knotless, I should have got something smaller because I already had so much hair. I might be able to insert a clip. I'm not even done taking it all out yet, and I understand that there's supposed to be hair added to your braids, but this much hair? For this? For this. That's why I was hurting so bad. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, and I finished getting it all out of my hair. This is the size of my hand. Okay. These are my feet. Now, obviously, you guys can see. That. But that's bigger than my dog. I was really sad because 1, you pay all this money, 2, you spend like 8 hours in a chair, and then 3, like I really loved the look and I hated that I had to cut it out of my hair. But it was so painful, and I'm not tender-headed, I'm not a huge baby when it comes to that kind of stuff. This was legit. It was just way too much hair for my head. I definitely am not scared of doing knotless braids because I definitely will do it again. But after the experience of having to remove the braids out of my hair and losing so much hair because of that, that pissed me off. Like, that made me so upset that I had lost so much hair for doing a style that I thought was gonna protect my hair. So I'm glad that I had that experience. Now I know what to do when I go forward and I know what I'm looking for. So that's good. My hair was weak after that. My hair really was sad after that whole ordeal. It was like, what the heck are you doing to me? Because I had put it through the ringer at that point, and so I decided to leave it alone for another 6 weeks. And then I decided to do a touch-up, a root touch-up with my blonde hair after 6 weeks. And that was only like two weeks ago. I did have her cut a lot of hair off because I just felt like it was damaged and not good. I've definitely lost hair. But it's okay, it's hair and it grows back. So I'll give you guys a look so that when we do another video, you'll be able to see the length change. I can tell you that with it being shorter, oh my gosh, it's just so much easier to take care of. That is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed hearing about this journey and seeing the pictures. I enjoy watching videos like this a lot because it helps motivate me to keep going on what I'm doing. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you've gotten all the way to the end, I appreciate you. If you're a fellow curly hair friend, come with me on this journey. You know, it's all about experimentation and figuring things out. We're learning as we go along, and I love comment suggestions. I'm constantly trying out new products. Next week, I'm gonna have a curly hair routine for you of how I achieve this look here. So don't you worry, it's gonna be up next week. I'm going to devote the month of December to my curly hair buddies. I'm going to just get the curly content out there for you so that you have a plethora of curly hair videos. You have a specific video that you would like to see, please let me know in the comment section below so I can make that video for you as well. I'm gonna flood YouTube with curly hair content, so get ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm excited. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.